Hi, hello, and welcome to Power Word Play, a Dungeons & Dragons live stream where a bunch of lovely adventurers must protect the Sword's Coast from the wrath of Tiamat. My name's Josiah Groff, and let's get into tonight's episode.
Yeah!
Lady Tiamat whispers, her children fly north. No virtue will stop them. Send the sins forth.
And welcome back. So, Sins, to begin tonight, we'll do our roll for recap. It's going to be our highest giving the recap tonight.
See how far I can throw it this way. Even though I'm safe. Never mind. Whatever.
Rhaenyra.
13. My
Nice.
favorite number.
12.
Oh, it's a lot.
13.
Ooh.
10.
We're all very
average.
average. Okay, let's roll off,
Oh.
Janelle.
Let's see.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm feeling a little competitive.
Oh. Are we starting higher now, though?
Should I re-roll for it?
Is it higher?
It's up to you.
Let's keep it with higher.
Okay. Did you get?
What did you get?
7.
I got
That's the second time I missed a session.
And then you're the one who did.
a 4!
But I've got a funny way to do it again. So, okay.
You know what? For a second
would have
time,
been
I'll
we
give
both
you
got
2
that.
inspiration.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It
Still
is
have
the
one there.
extra
Keep in mind.
challenge.
I have.
Doubling down.
Oh, I didn't open my notes for that.
You
I
should
let
have been
that
going
happen.
back and forth and back and
I
forth
know.
for the
I'm
last,
actually maxed out
like,
on inspiration
been a
right now.
while.
Oh, you are.
Since you
You
guys,
haven't done it.
it was
No,
you.
no.
I think it
Keep
went
this
Yeah.
you, then Rhaenyra, then me, then Rhaenyra. Like, it's
It's just been you guys, yeah.
Oh. Well, this was up to the fates because. Okay.
Very
So,
fun.
Rhaenyra's sitting like at the table with them at the leaky vein, but in her own corner again. Again, purposely with her back to Sola because she's got like her sword out again, like speaking to her. Well, trying to speak to Hephaestion again. I'm trying to like hide behind Elias, but I'm bigger. No, you're not there.
Not there.
You're not there. I guess I tried trying to hide behind Ramsey, but I'm like bigger than him, so I'm kind of like.
Yeah. Hunched over.
so let's just pulling you back from trying to like up the stairs.
Are you there again? You're probably not here again. What was that happened? It wasn't like you were trying to speak to me. It was like those vultures were trying to speak to me. Did you want me to stab Ramsey? Did you want me to stab Sola? Eon? Not Elias, right? Not Elias. Well, either way, I think I've got a way to understand you now and know when you should come out. You should listen to me. I don't listen to you. I don't listen to anybody except for maybe Solo. Well, anyways, we're back at this leaky vein. What's Ramsey looking at? Well, Solo's looking at me now. Well, time to bother Ramsey then. Unless you want to stab him. All right.
Very good. Very good. No ducks, unfortunately, as you're maxed out, but
Next up, ducks.
yeah. weird little meta in the inspiration gaining here.
Should I give the inspiration to somebody? We've discussed that before.
I'll let you do, if you want to give a duck to
Does
one
anybody
person, you can.
Not
I'm good.
ducks?
Not me.
I'm empty.
I have one.
Oh, I'll give one to Elias then.
Sure.
Elias says no.
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Blessed with a duck.
It's your one
Blessed
duck.
be the duck, my one duck.
Blessed be the duck.
Hallelujah.
So, as the Sins arrived in Silvery Moon and begun their adventure, you were attacked by a group of demonic vultures, altered in some way with some dark magics, and a swarm of devils brought with them. You were able to survive and make your way to the Vault of the Sages, where you saw Gormir directing a squad of Silver Knights, and you kind of met up with him and Elias, catching up, and Elias finding out that Casper not doing so well. And you return to Leaky Vein, his bar, finding it shut down, at least temporarily so, and found Casper bedridden and in a state worse than you last saw him, his curse progressing, in a place that worries you, Elias, definitely. However, there do seem to be some that are taking care of them, and you're now in the main floor of the Leaky Vein. I'll say at this point, night is beginning to kind of take hold. The sun has set in the sky, and as you and Gormir walk down the steps, you see Ramsey and Sola and Rhaenyra kind of like looking up the stairs a little bit, like they were watching you guys before quickly shaking their heads away. I'm just gonna make us some beverages, I think. And Gormir goes into the kitchen, walking a little bit quickly past you all.
How much did you all hear?
Nothing.
I have a pretty keen ear. I could hear coughing, but I didn't listen any closer than that.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are you mad?
At what? No?
That man loves you.
There's a lot going on right now, Ramsey.
Well, yes, no, I don't deny that, but just don't leave something that you may regret one day.
I'll try not to, but
As they say, carpe diem.
sure, fine. You were listening, weren't you?
Nope, solo.
Well, what were you all doing while down here? Are we planning what to do next?
Honestly, I was watching Rhaenyra violently shaking her sword and keep staring at Sola, and Sola and I were not listening. We were admiring the...
Terrible
My book.
liars.
Yes, the book.
Yep.
The book, yes.
Yep. See the drawings I've been working on. Different construct type things. See, Ramsey? That was
Yes,
great. Really great feedback you gave on that part.
I expected this from Ramsey and Soul, but Egon, you're just as bad as the both of them.
We tried.
I'm just like staring off into space, and, like not even like.
Yes, Rhaenyra's just still
I
like...
can always trust you at least when you're just talking to the swords instead. Oh. She's still doing that.
We are kind of strange, aren't we? We're kind of a weird group.
You're figuring that out now.
I don't have a bunch of context, But when you say it out loud,
I just look at how we met.
yeah.
Yeah.
And see, I always thought a whole bunch of adventuring parties met in that tavern with the hole
Well,
in the middle.
they do. A very odd, design decision to big cavernous hole that leads to
It's
gods.
kind of dangerous.
Yes, especially when one imbibes too much. It's ah, ah.
Where did Gomia go? How come he doesn't want to have a drink with us?
You hear the sound of a kettle going hot.
That means it's almost done.
I'll be back.
Yes.
So
Yes, I
are
think
we
he just needs a moment.
are we heading out tomorrow, or are we gonna take a little bit of time? I guess we probably don't want to wait too long, right?
No, I don't think we can wait.
Yes, I think we need to be moving along. The only part that actually really worries me is those fun faceless individuals we came across. The ones that had this, and I pull out the medallion. They typically are not from this plane. So
Yeah, we maybe ought to ask Gormier a little bit more about that.
yes.
We haven't really had a
More.
chance.
Yes.
Well, I hope so, because they typically stay on their side and we stay on ours.
Right. So ask Gormier about that, about the tower that was doing all the looking around, and even ask Gormier to accompany us. We haven't yet broached that subject.
Oh,
No, there's been so much so quickly.
do you think you'd actually everything here seems fairly kind of more uptick than last time. Things seem better, but on the same hand, there seems to be more of a state of alarm in some senses.
I'm gonna ask if people are still getting sick.
Yes, maybe that's a good one.
You hear a few cups being put into place and liquid being poured into them in the distance as Gormier brings out a few small teacups filled with this light green liquid that has this kind of like a blue undertone to it. Elias would probably recognize this the most. Hello? Sorry, I wasn't scrolling there. Don't know where it is. It's basically just like a root that is used for kind of like a floral essence that comes from Feywild, but that grows in places near Silvery Moon. You've seen it a few times around, and it's a little bit of a nicer flavor. It's kind of like calm. It's got like this kind of like not bitter aftertone, but like it's a little bit like almost like a sour, but like in a way that's kind of nice. It's weird.
Okay, yeah.
In the way of Feywild being,
It shouldn't work, but
it
it
shouldn't
works.
work, but it does. He brings out a mug or a little cup to all of you and sits down.
Thank you for the tea.
Oh, yeah, yes. Sorry, was I interrupting?
No, well, we actually all have quite a few things to ask you. Now that is all out of the way.
Go ahead.
I'm asking. Oh, okay. Yes. Well.
Really?
It's good.
Okay.
What is it? Yes.
We couldn't help but notice there are these. Well, the tower, for starters, at the Vault of Sages, it's active. And these guards around the city, well, they are from the Feywild, are they not?
They are, yes. To Silvery Moon's, sister city.
sister city from the Feywild?
Correct. Yes. It's a place called Evermore. The Fae is... I don't know if you know much about it, but it's a little bit of a different place than here. From my understanding, their seasons are physical areas that you can walk through. They don't change as much as they are always the same, and it's difficult to reach each different layer, but there's winter, fall, spring, and summer. These elves are from the summer quarters.
Why are they here?
To lend aid.
So they're allies.
Correct. Yes. Given the current state of things, Melindrock, Illustrial, Mithrama all seemed to want to amass as many resources as possible. And the elves of Evermore owe Silvery Moon a great debt after we assisted them in traversing into the Feywild some, I don't know, centuries ago. It's an old history, but one they still respect, and elves are very sentimental about those kinds of things. Debts, grudges. But yes.
This bard is awesome.
Yeah.
Just it's like, okay.
It's just little tunes coming
Yeah.
from
It's jazz
one of the
night.
side
Yeah.
rooms, actually.
Whoever that is, they need to hire them.
The bar was closed down. Is there just like someone chilling here still?
Well, it's the I forget his name. Starts with an S or F.
Oh, Ferris.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
thought we were
oh,
gonna
he's
make you
practicing.
makeup.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
spotting bard on the spot.
he's practicing because there's not really much else to do at the moment.
Oh,
But
okay.
he's just playing, looking out the window
Okay.
to the back.
Jaunty tunes. Okay.
Whenabouts did they start arriving here?
A couple weeks ago. Saying probably 2.
And it was on behest of the king.
Yes.
Where are they coming through?
There's a few different portals
Yes, we
around Silver.
seemed to trip over one whilst dealing with Cholth.
Yes, they're coming through all of them.
Oh.
So there isn't one big portal.
Yes, no, yes.
We've sent out aid, and they are sending people who've come from different areas of the woods, north, south, and then came into the city.
Have they mentioned anything about other people visiting there as of recent?
You'd have to ask them.
Yes, but they're...
Oh, yes, they are quite a bit different. Yes.
Yes, yes, that's one way of putting it. Okay, well, maybe if we come across our travels another one, might have a question or two.
Are they a good help here? They seemed like we ran across one group and they seemed a little cantankerous.
A little what?
Cantankerous?
Good vocabulary, Sola.
Oh, thank you. I did go to school for a little while.
They're a bit rough
They-
and tumble. Yes,
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
assuming.
They're good
He
allies,
looks to
though.
you, Elias, with like. Yes, they are a bit hard to handle. Prideful, but extremely skilled. And to be honest, we've been dealing with a few things here, so their help has been helpful.
Helpful help.
Yeah. Mostly we've just been sending them north. The area around Mithril Hall has kind of become we are approaching a cataclystic area. Rivers of blood everywhere, and creatures coming out of them. And then they seem to have a desire to come down this way. So those elves have been quite helpful with dealing with that. Kind of maintaining a line, a perimeter.
I don't know if they've been helpful enough. We ran into a few on our way here.
Yes, I heard the bells ringing. Yeah, it can't go on like this. But there's not much to do except for amassing power and plans for Mithril Hall eventually. I'm not quite privy to that conversation yet, so.
We were maybe thinking of heading in that direction. We sort of have other business in that area and thought we might also make a turn that way too. Does that kind of describe things?
Sounds like it would be really helpful if we went there.
We're taking the thing to a place.
Mm-hmm. We have a thing to take to a place.
And
The thing place.
in the
Oh,
And
Just
very
trust them. It's,
important
Wait.
thing.
okay. Make
Hold
a
on.
perception check.
Yes.
is there
Oh,
anyone
anyone?
watching?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Hey. Oh, perception.
19.
19?
19
Natural
plus
20.
something.
19 plus something? Natural 20.
Natural
Oh
20.
my god. Yeah.
Plus 9.
29.
Well, I guess we know what's perceiving.
This is like Duck Hunt, point and shoot.
Like right against the TV screen.
Locked
Sola,
in.
you look around, and when you turn towards the back of the bar and you walk a little bit closer to the back window, and yeah, as you take a look out, you don't see that silvery, shiny orb anywhere around you looking down. But for just a half a second, you swore you see somebody standing on a rooftop nearby before it disappears.
An actual person.
Humanoid in shape.
And how far away, sorry?
I'm going to say probably between 30 to 60 feet.
Kind of like across the street.
Like
Yeah,
looking
maybe like one or two
through a window.
kind of areas away, but
So we are still being watched. Not by scrying, but we have someone on our tail.
Following us?
Yes.
Elias.
Not
Where?
here, across the street. Up, I saw on a rooftop.
Elias, is there a way to get to the roof here?
Well, I mean, I hardly know this place. Maybe. Possibly.
no, there's no attic.
I don't think we're in like immediate danger, but we have a tail.
But like, maybe we should go. I can make someone fly. Can you make someone see through?
Or
I can fly.
That's
send your
Yes.
shithead little friend to go and spy.
That's a good idea.
Can already do both of those.
Flash. Can you go check out over there and see if there's someone watching us and just trail them for a little bit?
Not very stealthy, is he?
What do you want? It's
It's freaky.
I guess can't argue with something free, I guess. Yes.
Lashley Imp flies away.
he's named after eyelashes. I don't know what you want.
I was wondering where that came from. I was wondering.
Just
Yes.
from that direction.
Yeah.
I quickly just like with my magic detecting. Are we being like spied upon? Do I think?
Like magically listen to
So you're asking two things. So one, you take out your magic sensor and you swing it around that area.
Yeah.
It's
sure.
pinging.
Okay.
On everything.
No, just in that direction.
Oh.
And then as you kind of like keep it there, it goes away. You don't think you're being spied on.
Okay.
I mean, there isn't
there a
anything
way
that you
to-
could see.
Yeah.
Are there like curtains or anything we can kind of
Sure,
it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
just
Let's do that.
looking
Blinds
out
are
slowly?
door
Right.
closed.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay, so anyway, we need to have a conversation. We were thinking of going that way. We have a
Yes.
thing of importance to take to a place. And
Maybe we don't want to take it there, though. That's where the
What
big
good are we
problem
going to
is.
do with it, though? No, not that place.
I know,
The
but
other
it-
place.
But I know, but it's like taking it in the direction of the problem place. So if we take
We
it to
can
the
kind of.
The longer we keep it, then the problem just comes to us.
exactly. But we can't just hang on to it indefinitely.
I would rather
This
know
is
where it is.
the place to take it to. Well, if we leave it somewhere where it could be safe, then we know where it is.
I think it could be safe with us. We still got it.
It's been a day.
If there's something you're looking to keep safe, there is the Lady of Silvery Moon here.
Well, I mean, I could divination to ask if I think if Martha thinks that would be safe too. I suppose.
It would draw a lot more conflict to Silvery Moon if we left that here. That is a drawback.
Oh, yes, I don't mean in the city. I don't say leave it in the city. I'm saying maybe give it to one of the Doctors of Istra, who maybe has the power and the skills to maybe figure out where that needs to go. Unless you have another idea. I don't know.
Well, we kind of did.
Oh, okay.
The archivist.
That also
We took it
works.
to the archivist.
Oh.
Because I don't remember anything about that, which tells me that they're probably pretty powerful.
Do you think they might still be
There?
that and possibly angry that we possibly almost burned down the library?
We?
We were all there.
Wasn't, well, you did kind of burn down a little bit, actually. That was you.
That has been forgiven for the sins of Ramsey.
Very well. Good.
I don't have a lot of confidence that if we take it north, one, that we're going to be able to get it to the place that we're thinking of taking it to without being intercepted, and two, that they're going to be able to protect it at all, and it just like making it closer to the problem place doesn't seem like a really great idea. That's all I'm saying.
You're not terribly wrong, and we do know she is very, very powerful.
She is. So Gomer, just to fill you fully in, we were thinking of going to the Metallic Council.
Oh.
I don't know who's better, who's more powerful, who's more trustworthy. I guess we don't really know the Metallic Council very well. We know they're very strong. I did divination and was told that the thing would be safe there. So
Oh, that's good.
that's why my sights have been set on it.
Maybe, as you suggested, you ask your god again.
Okay.
If this is maybe another option.
Sure, let's do it.
Or you could just ask her.
Is she here?
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh.
She's in the city.
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh, well.
Well, I mean, sure.
I'm in comprehension.
Divining for Lythatida's opinion would be like, yeah, getting a second opinion.
Confirmation.
But
Okay. More power to you. I'm just gonna go get my armor on and
sure, that was another thing that we wanted to
Party, what is this?
ask. We were really wondering if you have any commitments currently, and were perhaps available for accompaniment.
I'm assuming you are asking about handling the current affairs affecting Silvery Moon?
Well, sort of, but we like having a friend join us along our journey. Exactly, which is like the perfect number. And anyway,
Yes, I mean, depending on where you're planning to go, but if it is deemed important for Silvery Moon, I can probably move that duty around a little bit. Yeah. But it may not be for very long, if that's all right.
sure. I mean, I think we would take anything. we could get.
Good.
So, is it? Should I? Is it late? Should I?
We're getting.
Divination? Should we go there now? To see?
Would she be available?
From my understanding, she's been pretty preoccupied with, she calls it the Illurin, the large
Oh,
thingy
the
pointing
watchy.
out to the Vault of the Sages. She's been kind of preoccupied with that. But my understanding is as long as she's in there working on it, it's, doing the spinny thing.
Maybe it does seem to be, it was getting later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you do your divination, we get rest, and then first thing in the morning.
Sure. I mean, as far as power goes, I'm not worried at all about even staying up a little late. But sure.
Well,
I mean,
then we can
just I feel like the sooner the better. The sooner we take action, the better. So, sure. Okay. I'm gonna just divination. Here I go. Ready? Here I go. Divination.
Sure.
I will. How many spell slots do we got? What spell slot does this use?
Well, so let's getting prepped for her divination. I just want to pull Elias aside. Are you going to be okay with this?
Leaving? With what?
Your future employer had a very big issue with the woman we are going to see.
Wrong one.
Wrong one?
Wrong
Yeah.
one. Oh.
So Lariel.
Oh.
This is Illustrial.
Isn't
Sorry,
it?
there are 7 of these chicks.
They're like sisters.
Whoa.
Aren't they?
A few of them are dead.
Okay.
You know 2.
Well, at
Well, he
least
still
one of
might not enjoy it much, but at least it's not directly her. But, well,
Weren't they all related?
Yeah, I thought they were like
They're all
sisters or
sisters.
something.
Yes.
They are the
Sisters are
7
married.
sisters of
Right,
Mistra.
right.
Okay,
yeah, so
Yeah.
probably
I'm
would still
going
be-
insane. I'm losing my mind.
Just tell us
7
a few more
sisters.
times.
Are they related?
Sorry, we'll think in.
Figure
Like,
of
is this
speech?
a sister in like the religious sense?
Yeah.
You know what, actually? No, it's more like a Mother Mary sense.
Like they just spawned?
Yeah.
They were spawned out of a woman, and they're all related and have the magic of Mistra.
Oh.
Yeah,
Out of a woman.
they're kind of like Jesus girls.
Jesus Christ.
Girls!
Wow, this is like a manga.
Very anime-like.
Hey,
Oh.
back in the 80s and 90s, you know, they had to
It's
figure it out.
Okay, sorry.
So,
I just worried.
divination.
So,
10 minutes have passed. I wish I might have the divination I wish tonight. Would the black thing?
You don't count for this.
Throw you off.
Be safe
No character limit.
with Illustrial.
Letters.
yes.
Yes,
Says yes.
that's good. Would it be safer with Illustrial than with the Metallic Council.
Was this divination?
Yeah.
It's one question.
Oh, what? Oh, what? No, commune.
I knew we were supposed to be
Sorry.
counting.
3 questions that can be answered with yes or no. This is a commune.
Okay. Different spell.
Yeah.
What was your
But I
second
say
question?
divination. That's the funny little thing I say.
Okay, well, I get confused because that's a real spell.
Wish I might have the commune I wish tonight.
That was not, no, I wasn't going off the rhyme. You're like, I'm gonna cast divination.
Okay.
Okay, one.
Is it safer with Illustrial than with the Metallic Council?
There's nowhere safe when Tiamat rises.
Ooh, I got a whole sentence.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's rare.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
These
Hmm.
3 motherfuckers are pretty determined.
But they need
Pretty
the
strong.
mask
That.
for Tiamat to rise.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're
Um,
killing everybody pretty well to get to it. It's just
terms of power level.
Uh-huh.
CR, perhaps.
I can't even argue that Soul would ask this question. Like,
Who is higher? 5 ancient dragons or Illustrial?
Who would win in a fight?
Who would win in a
Who
fight?
wins? Inside. Epic rap battles
Dragon
history
or
over
super
here.
Titan.
Look up the stat blocks.
Commune just like sends me a bitch slap.
Sorry, it's faxing a screenshot.
Hold on, it's
remember,
printing.
it's just a yes or no answer.
No. So
You'll dominate bears.
It's a yes or no answer. Who would win in a fight? No.
Well, I tried.
this thing breaks. You broke the fucking spell.
Logic bomb.
Okay, we kind of can't go wrong either way.
It's like when the
Sounds
Russian
right.
characters show up and like
Yeah.
And wait, you're all ready. Do we trust Illustrial? I think we do, right?
Yes.
It would be much easier just to hand it off to her.
We don't know her, but we don't know the dragons either.
We
But
know
it did
her more
say
than we
it
know
would
the
be
dragons.
safe with her, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
That doesn't mean she's gonna use it the way she should.
It doesn't mean that it's safer with us either.
But I know we'll not use it the way we shouldn't.
Have we tried?
Yeah, you put it on, remember? Because I wanted
No, not that. Just drawing it.
Destroying it?
I think if it was that easy, it
It
would have been done
already.
a long time ago.
But we could try.
They've also
or
been
we could
hid-
ask
they've all been
Illustrial.
hidden.
It doesn't hurt.
Yes, we.
Or
Because then we wouldn't have to leave it with anyone.
Yeah.
It could hurt, actually.
That is
could, yes, but if it's an option to take it completely off the board,
How do you destroy it? Do you burn it?
I doubt it's that easy.
yes, I imagine it has to be.
Could try.
You just want to burn something,
I
don't
kind
you?
of want to try blowing it up.
I just wonder if causing
Do that outside,
damage to
please.
it creates maybe like a distress signal of sorts to the other masks that are in possession of the 3 psychopaths that are following
Well,
us.
we only know that they have one.
No.
No,
They have, like,
Oh.
they have a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
According to my notes, they have blue, green, and red.
Yeah, they have a few.
Well, that's a great question for Illustrial.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go
That's
tonight.
Let's go.
And
Yes.
we can ask.
And once we go out, just let's keep an
Keep an eye
eye.
on the rooftops.
Rooftops. Anyone who looks suspicious, which could be anyone right now.
We should stop telling people where we might go. Instead of saying like this place and that place, it's like Baltimore and Cincinnati, something like that.
Well, we just kind of agreed on the thing and the place.
Yes. Yes.
To see the them.
Yes.
It's been 10 minutes. Has Lash come back?
Has Slash come back?
Not
Or
yet.
is- Okay.
No.
If we're gonna go, are we going? We're going.
I think we should go.
We're going.
As well.
I will cast see invisibility on myself, just in case while we're walking.
Cool.
And maybe we should be like sneaky about it.
Well,
It's just my goggles.
I can possibly handle that. That's what happens when you get old. And then I'll just cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Okay.
Just don't go too far.
Gormir comes out with his armor, very quiet actually, and you can see now that this is not the regular armor of the Silver Knights. That's kind of like a very fine silver. This armor looks a little different. It's got a little bit more curves to it, and it's thinner. However, it doesn't appear frail, and it has a little bit more of a like that natural kind of flow to it, that it fits to the it fits Gormir, you can tell, more comfortably than his last set by a fair margin.
Upgrade.
Yes, armor from the Undermountains, apparently. Gift from the Evermore to the captains of Silvery Moon's military is a little bit of a fine gesture.
Cool.
Looks good.
Check out those curves.
Have I seen it before?
That kind of armor?
Yeah. When I was younger.
Yeah, actually. There would have been one or two pieces. In fact, there's probably a one piece of that armor, very old and like cracked down the middle. But it's definitely like from the elves of the Fae.
Cool.
Alright.
Looks good for being sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do
Let's
this
do
and
it.
go find
Yeah.
Lash or Illustrial.
I would have waited till he showed up and cast it.
Yeah,
so
of
that
course.
it's
I was counting it,
covered.
no worries.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so you guys are heading out.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get everyone to first make a stealth check?
Is there a back door?
Yes.
So
We'll go
this
up.
place.
What
this
did
is
you-
with, this
And
is
you
with
take it.
advantage then?
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Okay, mine is not showing.
You guys go with, pretty quiet. The music kind of stops as the door shuts behind you, but you guys all head out. Who is leading the front of this group here?
I'd say Gormir, actually, maybe. Wouldn't it? Because he knows
That
the
would
way.
probably- yeah, he knows the way, and then he's also like.
He'd get us through.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we come across anything. then
Sure,
that'd make more
I'll let
sense.
that happen. Who is... I'll let one of you be perceiving.
I'm on the
Well,
tail
you're-
end, watching
okay.
our tail.
Perfect. So I'll get the stealth checks first.
33.
33, Eon.
Mine is not showing up. I think it's a 23.
What's your dex?
Oh, there we go. Now it's, oh, no. I'm really good at this. 34.
Nice. Sola?
24.
Nice.
20.
30.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, that's good. Gormir takes you, understanding that you want to be a little bit stealthier here, he takes you through side passages and alleyways, underneath overpasses where people are walking, and kind of through the city in a way you haven't really seen before, passing by one or two patrols, but far less than you've seen before. Sola, you want to make a perception check?
It was cool how they like.
Yeah, the big
Wasn't a
lady.
great roll. 15. No, 16.
16? Okay. You're keeping an eye out, especially, around every corner. Any shady figures you're watching for. Silvery Moon is pretty busy. Even at this time at night, you can see people coming to and from the bars around the kind of schools of magic, the University of Magic here. Back and forth, a lot of people, but the way Gormir's leading you, you can tell, is meant to be a little bit on the quieter side. So you don't see anything that's cause for concern.
Okay.
All right. you guys get up to the Vault of the Sages, I'll say, with Gormir leading and rolling very, very well.
Yay!
Nice.
That's my boy.
And as you guys enter in, you see that familiar, like, large kind of like clerk kind of like counter where, there was before tons of wizards coming in to access the library and the archives and to pay for the help of different interpreters and researchers and that kind of thing on kind of like an hour basis, which is interesting. But the whole thing is basically shut down. All the shutters on all these little like individual little clerk spaces, kind of like at a bank. All these teller spots are shut down. And instead, the doors just open into the libraries. And you can see wizards, researchers, military, all kinds of people going in and out with almost no scrutiny. Besides kind of like in this front area where you could do tell that there's like quite a few heavily armed guards just making sure, but it's a little bit more lax than it was when you were here last. And it seems like the whole place is activated. Even at this time at night, there are elves running back and forth. Even humans, a few dwarves even you see kind of like going to and fro, every different kind of beverage being available in this area here. You can see they've wheeled in a whole bunch of stands, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, caffeinated, non-caffeinated, whatever you guys want to drink, there is an option here. There's a few like kind of like bakery, small, small baked goods that kind of waft in through the nose, that like pleasant, sweet crust smell, fresh baked bread. But yeah, what do you guys want to do first?
Boy, all that baking is really enticing, but that's not why we're here.
Craft services here is great.
I think we just gotta find Illustrial.
And get this done with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the most important looking person in this room?
Roll for
In the front area here, you don't see anyone specifically that you recognize from kind of like the professors or the high mages. But as you guys are all kind of like looking around, there's like a recognition of you all, and it starts with Rhaenyra, as like she's kind of walking through as very like a recognizable figure. And you can see some people walking up and be like, "Oh my God! Like, are you? Oh my God! Are you Rhaenyra Che? Can I have your autograph?"
I don't know how to write one.
Oh, I'll take anything. A little scribble would be great.
It's like an X.
Yeah. Oh, awesome! Thank you. I'm gonna remember this forever. And you see one guy run away. And like even a few of the merchants and vendors here like see you guys and like start bringing you stuff.
Does somebody have something to get this sour taste out of my mouth? That tea was unlike anything I'd ever had before.
Yeah, and you're handed,
Hot chocolate of sorts, white chocolate preferably.
Yeah. I'll say they have kind of like a white cocoa that isn't like super sweet, but it has this kind of like really like heavy like latte creamy kindness to
Oh, it's
it.
hot.
Yeah, pretty hot. But everybody
It's the
here,
hot.
I'll say,
It's
is
hot.
giving you like stuff and like thanking you.
No,
Like personally trying to like shake your hands and like there's this moment where you're kind of like surrounded by all the civilians of Silvery Moon who are just trying to
How do they know?
give you stuff.
What? How do they know?
Apparently, when you
How do
kill a
they-
dragon, help them, they give you stuff.
I don't like this.
There's too many people.
Let's just try and push forward, I think. And Zola,
Hello.
code 3 lifts you up in the air again. Loudness and light.
Oh, okay. The light turns on as Brandon goes.
Show starting.
Unintended.
Shit, it won't turn off.
Ramsey, as you're walking over to Sola at that moment, you come across, like, you're passing this guy very close by, and half-elf man with kind of like long blonde hair tied into a ponytail. And he hits your shoulder. And he goes, sorry. I should have been still when I weaved. And he continues walking.
Friend of yours?
It wasn't a very good joke.
Nobody hits Ramsey except for me.
No, you know what? Just give me a moment. I'm gonna go deal with this fellow. Like, follow after him.
Make a perception check.
Oh, bother. Well...
Can I follow behind him?
You can make a perception check too. 15 won't be quite enough.
Natural 20 for 26.
26 would be... Ramsey?
That's better. That's a 27.
I like pull
Yeah.
his shoulders like the right.
I'll say of both of you, you watch the guy kind of go into the crowd like he was going to go in the library and then switch out to making his way towards the exit behind you. And is just holding the wall, but doesn't seem to be moving very fast. Just kind of nonchalantly looking around. Very
Awfully
calm.
Big space to unintentionally hit somebody, isn't it?
It wasn't unintentional. You go that way, but stay within 10 feet.
First of all, actually, with that perception check, Ramsey, your coat feels a little heavier.
Slide my hand in my pocket.
You feel a small bottle with a cork top that was not there before.
Is that what you were putting into the tea before?
No.
What color is it?
Do you take it out?
Yeah.
It's a small glass bottle that contains a tiny piece of parchment paper.
Message in a bottle, how cute.
Yes. I look, is the guy still over there?
He's walking out.
I mean, I could tackle him. But only if you want.
No, I'm fairly sure I know who this is from.
He's gone.
Ramsey!
I come.
Yeah, you are getting like bombarded. Like, Eon, there's 3 different people touching you. I'm like, there's somebody trying to grab your spiders. And like, there's like 2 children on top of your
I
knees.
pull an arrow out and I'm like whacking people with a feather and back.
Gormir helps you and is like, okay, people, give them some space.
I'm sorry.
She's got like fire in her hands.
Just grab like the cloak and
We're here.
Solo was here.
it's okay.
Solo was surrounded by like 4
Just-
other...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
You can't see her. Just a bunch of
she's
tall
going through
elves looking down
I
on
see her shirt
Sola.
glowing.
Oh, I can see it's like very with like Sheldon in the ball pit. She pops up. I'm here. Boom.
clawing around her.
I'm over here now. Yeah. Just like. God damn, somebody grab her!
Elias, have you just like found your way to the side of the crowd? Just watching all this?
Just blend in. I mean, I just look like all the other elves. I'm just like,
Until you find yourself in the midst of 3 separate academic conversations discussing your findings in the world.
this is great. This is the intended outcome.
Wouldn't it? You would hope so.
Bright shining light shows up. Just,
It's actually
just
a lot of
Sola
people-
coming over.
It's actually a lot of people who just want to talk about their research, which is not related at all to what you're looking at.
I
Sorry,
summoned
man.
Stanley
Okay.
in front of us, and he's like a bodyguard with like black sunglasses and like the black suit, and he's particularly right in front of Eon, like kind of wait, like yeah. Yeah.
They get the picture.
Can we get out of here?
You guys get space.
Can we?
It's okay. Breathe. I just take the cloak and wrap it around Eon. It's okay.
Stanley's like picking like
Deep breaths. Square breathing.
Yeah.
Go
5
there.
things you can see. Person. And
Who do we
person,
ask?
and person. And person.
Who do we ask to see Illustrial?
I'll bring you into the main chambers. There's
Please.
more happening there. And he walks into kind of through that little divider, that into the library, into the main archives, and you all follow. And I think I described it before, but this is a 6-story library shaped like a horseshoe. So as you guys are entering in, you're kind of having to like walk around the curve a little bit, going through it. And it's rambunctious, to say the least. There are books on top of shelves, random carts strewn about, abandoned in the midst of the bookshelves, or like the corridors, alleys. I don't know. What do you call those?
hallways.
Thank you.
Aisle?
Aisles. Don't think about that, do you? What's it called when it's in a library? Anyway,
Shelves.
Walking
Kenzie was not impressed with that bit.
Well, I was trying to think then. I was like, what the fuck do you call that?
3-foot setback.
First question. What do you discuss?
And you can see there's like a few very, like, very tired, very exhausted looking librarians that are trying to keep the peace and organize as they go. But you can tell there's no hope at this point. Like, they're picking up books and they already got like 6 in their arms, and they're like,
It's
oh,
like Boxing Day.
maybe I can organize them at the counters. And they're just like grabbing all the, like, they're pulling the carts behind them.
It's muscle
it's rough.
memory at this point.
Silent prayer.
Yeah, and there's like people grabbing stuff from their like shelves as they're trying to like put it back, and like it's a lot. It's a lot. But you can see everyone here is looking for something. Everyone here has been tasked with figuring out any information they can that might help them or help Silvery Moon right now. And as you get into the main chambers here, this center part, which has this kind of like circular room, there's a little bit of a battle plan being placed in the center of the room on the main table. You can see a large map kind of like built into the table with small little picks and little signs saying like Silvery Moon and Mithril Hall, Dynasty of Che. And you can see there's like arrows pointing to and from different spots, and like different pins that they're color coordinated as well, with like red ones around Mithril Hall and around Silvery Moon, blue ones kind of around the nether areas, nether mountains.
I take out our map and start like copying it, because right away I'm looking at it and recognizing this is battle plans and troop movements, and we need to know this because it shows where we can and cannot go.
Are we supposed to be seeing this?
I mean,
Just out in the open. It's just out.
as Gormier kind of like walks in like with you guys, you are like, he talks to the guards at the front first, and then you are allowed in.
Is there less people in here then?
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of, you would recognize 2 people in here. Meth Rammer is here. you can see he's currently polishing some arrowheads, but he's looking at the map and speaking to one other. Yes, Captain Waverfell. And you can see Gormir look at his dad as he kind of like walks in. Gormir's father has kind of the same kind of like blonde hair, but it's much shorter. He has a scar that's just a single slit sideways along the forehead. And he holds with him this monster of a great sword. In the same way that the armor you can see is like kind of curved and like has that kind of specialness to it, you can tell like this is a moon sword and one that's been activated too. An elvish weapon passed down through the heritage, similar to Rhaenyra's, but less special in some ways. Many elves can have moon swords. It just depends on if their family and if the sword wants to be with them.
Consensual sorting. Like it's very sword
consensual.
has to consent.
Very much so. Yeah.
Same with mine. Like it doesn't do stuff unless it wants to. So,
Yeah. Otherwise, it's. I'm not
it's
even.
flaccid.
It's flaccid.
It's flaccid. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's been
Darryll.
enough dick jokes and everything in the past couple sessions.
It's just adjectives, Darryll, actually. Like they're just
What's your
words.
problem, man?
People
Yeah.
use the word
You're using
flaccid
the
in all
connotation, like we're
kinds
just
of
saying.
contexts. Many
Just like
contexts.
this whole magical detecting rod.
It's very,
Anyway.
it's very powerful.
Anyway, Gormir Gormir greets his father as he comes in. He goes, Captain, and Captain Waverfell turns to him and goes, how you doing, son? He goes, fine, Dad. I brought the sins with me. They're in the town already. And Captain Waverfell kind of turns to you all and goes, good to see you all, Elias. I see you're
Captain, nice
doing
to
well.
see. Yeah, well, supposedly.
As well as you can be, right? What brings you here?
Well, we were actually looking for Illustrial, but I can't help but notice the map you have here.
When you say Illustrial, Methrammer kind of like looks to the captain and they both kind of like exchange a glance. But he looks back and goes, yes, we've been beginning to lay out a battle plans for potentially raiding Mithril Hall. A silvery moon is the closest resource to Mithril Hall. It's likely the forces of the Swords Coast will come through here if we're going to make an attack.
I'm sorry, I know I'm coming late to the party here, but this seems like a very straightforward attack. Do you not have allies and support?
We are still collecting as many resources as we can. Illustrial has been in talks with a few different organizations, the Harpers, the Order of the Gauntlet, and the Order of the Platinum Dragon.
Has anyone tried possibly reaching out to the Metallic Council?
I believe she has, but I probably shouldn't speak for her.
No,
I'll see
I
if she's busy at the moment. She's currently inside. And he points to a set of kind of double doors that you can see have a staircase leading further inside behind them.
Is she in the wee woo?
That's what Gormir was saying.
I missed that part.
Well, it looks like I listened to him more than everyone else, so.
Well, I would expect so. It's nice to see you're in tight with the family too.
Hey, DM, does it
Hi.
show where the blood rivers are on the map?
Yes. They have 3 different streams located around Mithril Hall. They're not big enough to be put on the map currently, but
Are they kind of surrounding it, or they're all kind of converging?
surrounded.
Okay.
Yeah. It's giving very much like it's starting to form
A moat.
A blood moat.
Yeah.
Wow.
And given, like, you can see actually with this map you have in front of you, it's a little bit more detailed. The back of Mithril Hall, which is this large castle-like structure, this fortress, is set into the spine of the world, which is these large collection of mountains that rise up and kind of create a line separating the Swords Coast and Icewind Dale, basically, in the greater north.
I'll give the dwarves credit. When they make a fortress, they make a fortress.
It's unfortunate they're not very good at holding on to them.
You said it, not me, but...
I did. Meth rammer, also. Very meth rammer. But they point to, if you guys want to go speak to Illustrial, she's just inside.
I think we should.
If it's okay, we don't want to
It should be, yes.
disturb anything. Well,
Let's go in.
You pass through the double doors and climb up many different flights of stairs. Each step reverberating in your body. It gets intense in some ways, and you have to hold on to the railing as you're kind of walking, this kind of like vibration. You get the idea as you're walking up that this whole tower is magically charged at the moment.
is anyone else feeling that?
Like barely, like standing, like.
Like it's kind of hits you.
In the solar plexus.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
In the solar plexus.
Okay,
Solar plexus.
it's just very strong. There's-
You walk up and see in front of you there is another set of doors, and as you push through these, you can see a collection of lights, almost like a lava lamp, but if all the lights were coming off of strings instead of little circles, right? And this area in the middle here is just full of strings of magic that you can all see. And it's the weave. It's powerful magic incarnate. And as you're kind of seeing it, it takes your breath away. As you can see Illustrial sitting cross-legged, her hands on her knees, palms facing the weave in front of her, her eyes closed. As you can see bits of it, all of this is greatly entangled with one another. And you see she's trying, like, pulls little strings, the different parts, as it's kind of floating here. And you see it will pull for a little bit, then get stuck. And she immediately lets it go. The door shuts behind you. You can see the weave getting intangible as it shifts, and you can hear the vibrating lowering in your ears. You feel it less in your body until it's gone. And Illustrial's eyes open up. She says, sorry, I was just trying to get another session in. Hello again, Sins.
Hello. Sorry.
Hi, hello.
We're terribly sorry to interrupt you. It seems what you're doing is of vital importance, but, well, we have something that might be slightly more important.
Yes, here. And she stands up, kind of like dusts herself off. And even in the light in here, which is pretty like low light, her skin kind of like has this bright kind of like caramel, a little bit of a glow to it. She looks around, her hair, normally all the way let down, she's kind of put up this time. Not like braids like her sister, but just a simple ponytail. As she grabs the unicorn staff beside her and stands. Well, what brings you to Silverhand? Besides, well, I assume you're here for Mithril Hall. We're not quite ready to land an assault on it yet, but...
I look at Sola and kind of...
Oh, I think we surely are safe in here. Do you have wards against others peering in on you?
Yes, this tower is a keepsake of the Age of Arcanum and the creation before the times of troubles, so it is a bit hard to look into.
Okay, then I think we're probably good to talk about the thing.
Well, instead of talking, why don't we just show?
Pull out the bag of holding and root around and bring out the dragon mask.
She takes a look, and you see her eyes flash as she investigates it, just making sure, and she goes, that's the real thing. Her eyes flash and then go back.
I assume it needs no introduction.
Nope, not at all.
Really, it's odd, because it did absolutely nothing when I put it on.
And you were attuned to it?
Maybe I
Yes.
didn't wear it long enough, did I?
I think we did. We did that.
I sat for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of figured that their use was more as a set.
Correct. Yes, from what we have found out in the last bit of time, that would be correct. Each of these dragon masks can be put together and, well, used for that singular purpose of bringing Tiamat back. The masks of the Dragon Queen. It would be wise to hold on to as many as we can.
That
Yeah.
leads into our question.
Right.
Now that we've come into possession of this, we've been trying to figure out the best place to leave it so it doesn't fall into their hands. But wouldn't it just be easier if we could destroy it? And, well...
Fuck their plans
Surely.
over.
That would be ideal.
Surely there's no one more capable of that than you? Or
Oh,
unless you can think of someone more capable.
well, I'm quite capable. However, what you're asking for is to destroy an artifact imbued with the power of a god.
So,
Many wizards have been destroyed for far less, attempting far less. However, it's a good point. If there is a way that we can reach out to Bahamut and see if there's a way to channel his energy through this. I don't enjoy getting the gods involved, but they seem to be quite keen on becoming involved regardless, so better be proactive.
So the only way to destroy this mask is to contact Bahamut. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not sure.
So it's a possibility, and that's a huge possibility. a very hard thing to achieve.
Calling down the thunder. Either way, we've had another one in our possession before, and oddly enough, had it stolen from us here.
Yes.
So,
And so we know we can't keep this one. We need to do something with it.
I understand. Okay. As you know, there are a few different areas we could look to keep such an artifact.
I have concerns. I know you all understand the gravity of what we are facing now. But we firsthand witnessed the power of all three of these individuals, and how easily one of them broke into the Blackstaff's secured vault by themselves and plundered it.
Correct, yes.
I'm just worried I don't want to bring that same fate here.
We're past that. Come. There is no safe places, Ramsey. Not to be
No.
rude, but we're past that. If we can hold it for a period of time, Silvery Moon is protected. Better now than maybe Waterdeep would have been in the past.
Yes.
Well, maybe not. Waterdeep on alert is a different beast, I will say. They have quite a few resources we don't. However, we are not weak.
No, I was not. There was no offense meant to or imply. It's. I just worry because we know, as of now, they have at least 3. This being the 4th, and no clue really of
One
the
more
exact
out there
location
somewhere.
where the white one is. We have rough ideas, but
Essentially, we need your help deciding where is the safest place. Is it here with you, or is it with the metallic dragons?
Oh, from the Metallic Council. They've been difficult to reach. I've sent many sending spells, but only 1 or 2 has been responded to.
Oh, at least they're responding, so they're alive.
Yeah. I got through just the other day.
yes,
We met Protanthor just
Good.
very recently.
Yes, well-
so they're around, but
Yes.
probably busy.
The 5 of them are strong by themselves, and they're usually surrounded by their assistants and their helpers. So I'm sure they're fine. The Golden Circle was, well, unfortunate. Tragedy, yes. But I don't know if we need to worry about it happening to them. At least not yet.
Are you saying it's safer with them than here in Silvery Moon?
Well, I mean, I don't know what they have access to keeping. But I can use some magics quite proficiently for hiding things. And she begins to open a portal beside her. You can't see into it, completely dark. Elias, you would recognize this as the demi-plane spell. But yeah,
I lean over to Elias, or to Eon. Didn't you do that back in Forest Edge?
Yeah, before my magic changed.
So I could keep it in a place only I can access, which would more than likely work.
Are you comfortable putting your life at risk against 3 psychotic individuals capable of a lot of magic and a lot of power?
That's what I signed up for. So, bring it.
I like her attitude.
Speaking
As a,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as a backup plan, if we did leave it with you, and they ever did show up on your doorstep, I would say that we are within a moment's notice
That is true.
at your defense.
They really don't like us.
I'd hope not.
How hard would it be to move your mark here?
I have the ability to do it now. If you would like, I could set a recall point here, so
Well-
that if you plan to stay here for a long amount of time,
that might be what it's hard to know. I'm a little bit stuck on this task, actually. So,
I'm not the most proficient in arcane matters, but this isn't just here. You can make it appear anywhere, correct?
oh, the demi-plane, yes.
Yeah. Oh, well then maybe not, because it doesn't matter where. She is the key,
right? Yeah, sure,
and
But-
it can't be on a person.
right. But I mean, if you planned to stay in this location for a length of time, though, and wanted us to come to your aid should something happen, I could set a recall point here. Yes.
Sure. I see no reason why not.
Okay.
It's an
Well,
option. Just
I'll get to work. You guys keep talking, maybe. Maybe you could tell us what you were up to
yes.
while I'm doing
What is
this.
this project you're working on? It looks complicated.
It's hard. This tower, from my research, has been around for a long time, and its first recorded use was during the times of troubles. There are some records that when the gods chose to come down, they could either become a god in a mortal form, or they could assume an avatar of themselves. The avatars, of course, had their godly presence, their essence, and were pretty well identifiable. But some of the gods were more interested in remaining hidden, so they chose the mortal flesh. And from what I read, this device was used by their chosen to help them find their gods. It isn't quite working the way I wish it to. I'm trying to reconfigure a few centuries-old magic to search for artifacts of gods instead of chosen, but here we are.
What if there was a god on this plane? Would you be able to find it?
Oh. Maybe? From what I read, it was only the chosen of the god itself that could look for that god. So I suppose I could look for Mistra if she were to be here, but that's not possible. So...
You could try.
Because it takes the chosen of a god to make it work?
You're probably chosen.
You
Right?
are probably the closest out of anyone in all of Faerun to.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, me and Lythatida are pretty tight, but I don't know if I'm chosen.
Lythatida, yes, the gnomish god of the in-between.
Yeah,
right?
that's correct.
Yes.
She never directly told me hey Sola, you're my chosen now. I don't know if it works like that.
One of her champions blessed you, did they not?
Well, yeah.
Sounds pretty chosen to me.
You're not like the rest of us dregs.
You should try it.
It's pretty
You
easy
might
to
actually
find
be able to
out.
find the location. I wonder if it would give you maybe a hint.
Maybe. Do you want me to just try to do something?
I mean, if you would like to.
Sure.
Elias, can I ask for your assistance? The weave here is a bit difficult for someone that isn't practiced in wizardry to active.
Yes, I mean, I'll do my best, but God's Illustrial, if you can't do it, then
Well, maybe there's something special in Sola that will help this process work a little bit easier. It's worth a shot.
yes, we'll give it a try.
Don't downplay yourself.
I mean, I don't usually, but it's Illustrial Silverhand. You know, daughter of Mistress.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to.
You stand
Jesus.
in a triangle together in the middle of this magical circle. And as you focus, all of your magics begin to kind of radiate off of you, almost like a scent or an aura. You see Elias has this dark, kind of necrotic, almost energy with hints of purple flowing out of him. Sola, you just have a white light out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And Illustrial Silverhand has like a kaleidoscope with pale kind of pastel colors that constantly shifts. As you're focusing, that ball of weaved strands forms above you. All these different colors mixing and matching.
Whack!
Sola, focus upon your god and channel her power and reach out to the weave.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna try that.
You see your energy, that aura kind of like goes up to the ball and it turns into this strand of light that begins to kind of like weave into the ball. And you can see as it does, parts of it begin to unravel. Multiple strands begin to fly off, and as each different strand flies off and disappears, you can hear the tower humming louder and vibrating.
Is it supposed to do that?
This is good. Keep going.
Okay. Sola, when she uses her magic, she doesn't so much think about the fact that it's tapping into a part of the weave. She just knows that light is a part of her.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of reaching into a depth of magic that she doesn't really go into usually.
Mm-hmm. It feels heavy, almost like you are filled up with this energy, and it kind of, you can feel it in your chest, and it weighs something a little bit. But as you kind of like push a little bit harder, the ball continues to unravel. At this point, though, it gets stuck.
I can't seem to push it any further. I'm giving it everything I've got.
Oh, you can see the ball kind of shift and turn as Illustrial's kind of like, you can see her like moving it in her mind's eye almost. There must be a strand or a knot somewhere, but I can't. Where is it? Elias,
Yeah.
you see a blackened strand, not moving like the rest of them. You watch Illustrial pass by it once, twice, 3 times, and it is holding around this kind of like ball of strands of strings that that Sola is trying to get into. You can see it's just like holding it there.
I think you missed one there, Illustrious, just like right. I'll try and pluck it out myself.
Okay. As she's saying, missed what? I don't see.
It's right there. It's quite dark.
You pull out a black strand, and everyone, it feels like your heart's dropped to your stomach. The energy in this room is like a bass bomb has gone off immediately. Like you're like, and you're shaking, immediately trembling in the air. You see the ball beginning to expand as Illustrial goes, oh, okay, all right. We're gonna stop that. And you see she tries to break it. She lets go of your hands. You're out of the trance. That you don't feel the auras coming off, but the ball of energy is still there. And then you see it explode outward. Slowly. Almost like a big bang. And you see a small circle of stars sitting in this room, turning and shifting. Some of you knocked over, some of you still standing. But as the room settles, Illustrial kind of like looks up and goes, oh, what? It's completely on? And you see in this little like star map, there's like little circles appearing.
What are all of those?
I think those must be areas out of the material realm. What is happening? And you hear like bells and alarms going off outside the city. And there's people kind of rushing up. Like you can hear like the sound of people moving downstairs. There's like a weird kind of like spatial thing here. You're not sure if you're exactly as far away as you may have thought. She kind of just like looks and goes, it's like, oh, it's sensing everything. And she kind of puts a hand into it. She goes, something was blocking it. There. And you can see the stars shift a little bit until it makes an outline. And she points and she goes, found you. Are you looking to get some revenge?
What is it?
The Ice Queen is in the Cold Woods. There we are.
The who?
The Cold Woods.
The one that took the mask from you the first time. She's been.
Really?
And okay. And as she like zooms in, around the Cold Woods area, you can see a massive circle appearing. As well as 2 individual stars set in that middle of that space in the Cold Woods. There she is. What is she doing with those? And you can see she takes out a book and just starts kind of like scrolling through the pages as quick as she can, still looking up. This is what I've been working on, trying to find. I don't know what you did, Elias, but it unlocked the Ilrin's full power. All of the artifacts in the Sword's Coast, you can point them out, each of those stars.
Well, it was a pretty obvious flaw to point out, but
It was a black strand?
it was dark, yes. It stood out like nothing else.
Can you roll a D100?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can roll a D100.
Is this a saving throw?
D100 saving throw.
I don't know.
Oh.
Do you want a higher number?
I don't know, 27?
Do you want a +5? Do you look like you're doing something?
Do I get a +5?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to get at the table. Oh no! No! No!
This moment brought to you by.
Do you want me to pull up my table?
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Can you do that?
You got a table?
I do have a table.
Elias.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elias. I didn't have it open.
You
Not bad.
sneaky
My
fox.
table. Yeah.
We are too far in the game for there to still be secrets.
27.
27.
Okay.
It's 27.
Is it good?
27.
As I'm saying that, just
Yeah.
like, oh, well, it was pretty. And just like green bubbles start coming out of my mouth, just like floating up and away.
Sola, are they sick?
Okay.
What was in that tea?
It was green colored.
Did you swallow some soap?
Are we concerned? Does Elias look like he's dying?
He looks uncomfortable at best.
Elias, are you okay?
It's just nothing. It's just like anytime he tries to speak, it's just more.
I've never seen this before. There's nothing to heal. There's nothing wrong.
Is he breathing?
Are they poisoned?
Okay, you can breathe.
It must be some sort of wild magic effect, but from the tower or from you? Huh. Don't you don't
Yes,
have to,
maybe
don't
just-
talk for a little bit.
Has that ever happened before?
No.
Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Has it happened before?
Just writes no.
Sola reaches out and pops one.
Okay.
It's just a bubble.
Wait, it's green and coming out of Elias.
Wait.
Does this have something to do with this thread?
Or Elias's eye.
Well, hopefully that goes away soon.
What
Uh,
what happened that made this happen?
I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of old magic in here, but
So this effect just goes on for the next minute.
where
It instantly just kind of ends in buckets.
would appear.
Yeah, you can see artifacts.
Yes. Not to. If you're okay for the, you seem okay for the moment, Elias. We'll check in with you in
We'll get back
a moment. Orisa. After she stole the mask from you, I've been trying to track her down. There's been other artifacts going missing, lost from the vaults or taken from places. We assumed she was the one responsible, and it would appear, zooming in,
Enhance.
that was
I'm
her.
imagining like Cerebro in my head.
It's kind of like
yeah.
that, yeah.
It's
Kind of
pretty
like cerebral. She looks, and you, like I said, there's these two stars centered in the cold woods. She looks and she goes, there they are. 2 artifacts.
Do you know which ones? presuming one would be a mask.
I don't. Yes, wait, no. Can see it now. There's an artifact of Mishra. As well as this one I can't tell. There's multiple pieces of magic tied to it.
It gotta be the mask. No, not you.
But what I'm more concerned about, you see her zooming out, and there's a massive, like I said, circle, like a portal around the Coldwoods. She goes, that looks like a barrier.
Keeping something out or keeping something in?
That one looks like out. She kind of like zooms in, enhance, and she like looks into the magic, and as she's doing so, the strands, you can see strands forming above this constellation to form a picture. And you just see a draconic head. They're using draconic magic to make a barrier? Using two of the artifacts, but why?
Well, obviously they don't want someone coming in. Maybe it's this stylish.
We're gonna go check it out, aren't we?
Yes.
What would draconic magic keep out, specifically?
All non-draconic people. Anyone who doesn't have draconic magic wouldn't be able to enter into this without being destroyed.
Is there a
This
way?
is powerful.
Is there a way to take it down?
I can't see that from here. It is probably to do with the power source in the middle, around the two artifacts here.
Is there a way we can get in?
We can get in. We have
We can get in.
draconic blood.
I can get in.
No, but we all can. And purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Illustrial kind of like takes a moment and like looks at all of you and goes, "Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, your magics are more progressed than before."
Well,
Maybe that'll do it.
shall we take a walk? I'm fairly certain your dear Uncle Damon has something to do with this.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, I'm going to call as many as of the others as I can. There's portals opening everywhere, and you can see just little small circles appearing in this constellation, all around
of
Silvery
those.
Moon, all around. And as she zooms out, you can see it's not just Silvery Moon. It's this entire Swords Coast and beyond.
All of those artifacts.
No. Those are the boundaries between the planes. And she shuts it off as quickly as she can, like this little weave, picture, the constellation stage. And she goes, "Great." She goes, "I have to be going. We need to move and organize. The barriers are shifting in the planes. Okay. If you can make it to the Coldwoods, reach out to me and let me know how things are going. Just a reminder, you just need to say my full name in the next 7 words. I will hear, as long as we're on the same plane of existence." So,
Cool, okay. We can remember that.
Yeah, that's from.
Stress away.
But as she kind of like runs down the staircase, you're all following her out of the Illurin.
Elias will just like try speaking one more time. Just that. And just like the rest of the bubbles just all come out.
At once, yeah.
And then finally, that fucking sucked. That was terrible.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it seems to be over at least, thank
Yes.
goodness.
It felt like it was like this terrible, just like my magic was like slipped out of my grasp. And
Huh.
then bubbles.
Has that ever happened before?
No. Very good at magic.
Odd. Well,
We need winter boots.
Yeah, is the cold woods as cold as it sounds?
I don't think they would name it that unless it was ironic and. Well, it could be ironic.
It's not.
We went to the
Not in this
snake
case.
woods and there wasn't a
Hot
ton
beach.
of snakes.
It's a hot beach.
On beach. So we're shifting. We're these cold
Greenland,
woods
Iceland.
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
Never winter.
Yeah.
Always winter.
Always winter.
Water deep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
actually,
it
the water,
deep?
the water isn't
No.
super deep,
Yeah,
but
you can reach the bottom.
yes. Remember that lovely lady with the thingy? They blue, blue, blue.
That was a long time ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Someday we will
Someday.
take the submarine.
As you're kind of like running down the steps and entering back into the main shelves and alley or whatever the fuck of this library, Illustrial kind of like pulls back a little bit with you, Elias. And just goes, I don't think we would have been able to fix the ill runner without your help.
Well, I appreciate that, but it did something to my magic back there. I've never felt out of control like that. Like that was all fun and games and whatever, it was just bubbles, but what if it was something worse?
I would let your companions know it will get worse.
You know it will.
I can see it radiating off of you.
Do you know of anything to deal with this? I mean, wild magic is not unheard of. There's entire schools of magic surrounding this.
Correct. We would need time.
And that is something we do not have enough of.
She kind of like looks down and you can see her thumbing a symbol of Silvery Moon. If Sola is connected to Lythotida as a chosen, I would just be very cautious with her accepting that path. I know the gods a little more than your average. I've been a chosen at one point.
Really?
Long time ago. But
Was it bad? I fear I would not be able to dissuade Sola easily if she was set on that path.
it is both the most important thing you will ever do and the thing that will become who you are. There is nothing else. Some of the gods are a little bit more kind with their duties. I'm not super familiar with a rural gnomish god.
I'll keep that in mind for her.
And for you.
And for me?
She nods. Doesn't seem to want to say more. As she...
You Silverhands and your cryptic. I'll take your words. I mean, I'll do the best we can with that. But, well, the gods seem willing to enter this play whether we like it or not.
Correct. But while we have the power to choose, maybe we can find an advantageous way for them to join. And there's this kind of like deep, like disturbed vibe you're getting from her. Like she is grossly unsettled by all of this. And like it's not just you, I should clarify, or not just Sola, but
Grossly
like,
unsettling.
yeah,
Yes.
grossly unsettling. But yeah, a lot going on. So it's causing some things to come up to her. But I'll say you guys get back to like that main chamber pretty quickly, and Illustrial kind of says goodbye as she continues on her way and to mobilize the city of Silvery Moon as best she can, as there is something happening.
Boots. Mitts. I've heard of something called a bunny hug.
Is it warm? It sounds warm.
Sounds like
Bunnies would have the warmest
a
of
little
hugs.
aggressive, but if it keeps us warm, it's fine.
I don't know if it's actually that cold there.
No?
It's better to be prepared.
Well, if it's not that cold, we don't need to buy a whole bunch of stuff, but we're heading north. It's called the Cold Woods. I don't know.
Well, we do have some money. I think we could use a bit of rest before heading out in the morning. It's only a 2-ish day journey, 3-day journey to the edge of the Cold Wood. And I'd rather be prepared, not
Just
rush
in
into
case.
something at the moment.
Yeah. I think we better get ready for it just in case. And yeah.
Sure. So what I'll say, at this stage, like it's pretty much it's nighttime. It's evening. In the morning, however, I'll say you're able to kind of peruse through the vendors and different stores of Silver Moon, and you could find, the kind of clothing you're looking for sure, as well as any other supplies or, necessary equipment that you might need. You feel free to take that into account, and we'll say that's done for. That's good to go.
Sure.
During the night, I would have kind of, with a moment to myself, just pull the bottle out, pull the cork. Start reading.
Do you want to read it alone, or do you want me to read it aloud?
Just read it aloud.
Aloud.
Aloud. Aloud. It's a reading circle, guys.
Fucking pigeon. I swear to God, I'm going to shoot it and we're going to eat good for a month. You can read it aloud.
Sure. Ramsey, I greatly appreciate your contact. Things grow dire in Waterdeep. However, I hear that sentiment is reflected across much of the Swords Coast. The lords have implemented curfew in the city, And the people of the field ward are suffering tremendously, with more and more entering our city's outskirts by the day. But my labors are not fruitless. 3 of these lords are now known to me. Your father, Illustrial Silverhand, and Mert the moneylender. The other 4 seem to be in your father's hand, and political violence and unrest rules the streets. I have the hoppers to protect me, but I do not know how long this protection will last against this malicious ambition. I am prepared to act, however we must draw out his power first. My spies indicate that his guard dog has left the city, so there may be some time in the near future. I wish you well. Remy.
I pull out a sheet and start to write back. It greatly pleases me that you are still well. I must confess I was worried after our last meeting, seeing the condition you were in, that there might have been more aggressive turn towards you. Thank you for your information. I was unaware of Darryll. Interesting things you find out these days. We're currently in Silvery Moon. It looks as if the elves are making a push towards Mithril Hall. I have a suspicion I know where the dog went. Recently, Fae of the Summer Court have been lending aid to Silvery Moon. It's odd, they usually don't involve themselves in our affairs. More often they keep to their own and stay to their side. I think my father might be making a ploy towards them. It wasn't long ago I was tasked to acquire an amulet of plane shifting, which was attuned to the Summer Court. Wishing I never gave it up. If things become too dire in the city, make your way to Silvery Moon. There are several places you're able to hide here. The Leaky Vein, or the oddly shaped house. You will be able to find it. If I am not here, the only people in this city you can trust is a man named Gormir, or another man named Casper. Outside of that, deny knowing who you are, or any knowledge of Remy Haventry. Nice ploy with the name. Be safe. Yours truly. And in my thoughts. Ramsey. I'll roll it up, stuff it in the bottle, walk to the window. Do I see anyone up on the rooftops? Open the door. Look at the planter, kind of jam it into the dirt inside the plants. Ground again. Close the door. go to bed.
Sounds good. All right, Sins. If anyone has anything else they'd like to do, that can happen. Otherwise, you guys are taking a long rest.
Sola would just do one thing. Before she goes to bed, she would say a prayer. Laetha, my light, my lady, my love. If I am your chosen, give me a sign. Aside from the one that you maybe just gave me. Because I just can't believe that that would actually be the case. And if I can help you, please let me know how.
As you're praying, you're comfortable, taking off your armor after a long day, and your fingertips still buzz a little bit from touching that condensed ball of energy. You see a little light flashing from your amulet. Not full out and not as maybe as aggressive as some of your light flashes have been. This is more of like a blinking. An on and off, slow fade, a response.
I'll just pick up the amulet. Try to read Morse code. I skipped that class, damn it. Anyway, feels kind of warm to the touch. But
Are we resting at
If
the
that's-
leaky vein? Sorry.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's somewhere else you guys want to be, but this is
I think
easiest.
the leaky vein,
So.
probably, yeah.
It's private.
So then,
Yeah.
like, I'm flying around like I normally do, but outside.
Yeah.
And like as I normally like bother Ramsey in Waterdeep and like don't let him sleep or whatever. But so like I'm knocking on his window again. But like Ramsey, I'm not trying to. Well, I am trying to wake you up, but I'm not trying to bother you. Let me in before I break the window.
What?
Okay,
Open it.
I don't know how high up we are. I don't know what this building was like.
I think it's like a one-story building.
Yeah,
Isn't it? So it's
okay.
like,
Well,
Yeah.
you're 2 feet off the ground. Why are you flying?
Well, I'm still practicing with the wings anyways, but
What?
stop being grumpy.
Just.
I don't sleep at night. But Ramsey, I'm just gonna like sit on his floor, even though like there's chairs and tables. I'm gonna like sit cross-legged on the ground. And then like we're like the same height or something because
I'm warning you now. If you wake Eon up, you're dealing with her tomorrow.
I don't want to deal with her tomorrow. Ramsey, do you think we'll see my uncle there?
Honestly? No.
Remember when we were at those 2 days ago at those pools and you were all relaxing and I didn't want to participate? I mean, for many reasons, but it's like unsanitary. There's like bacteria in the water, things like that. But Hephaestion, he was quite persuasive in being in that water, and an unpleasant memory came up again. But turns out my uncle killed my father. And I had actually met Hephaestion that day when Uncle Damon originally tried to take him. And who stopped me from killing old Uncle Damon that day? the meteor night. And they wiped my memory that day. And that's how he got the sword.
That's how it knew you.
Yeah. And that's how long he's known the meteor night for, and probably how he got his power. Oh. Normally you used to make that sound.
Yes, which...
Does that mean your sister's close by?
Gods, I hope not, but she probably is. Let's just slowly close both windows. Not that that'll do much, but...
It's like pulling the shower curtain in a horror movie.
Yeah.
If we don't see her, she doesn't exist. No. Well, I'm sorry, but as much as the truth is freeing, it's also very damning. I'm starting to think that all of us might have not received the memory or relaxation that we thought we might have. I was reminded of the day my life changed. The first time. It was finding out that it wasn't just Wintry that hated me. My father sent her to turn me. I didn't matter enough to her to care about. And this has all been part of his plan to seize power. That gentleman earlier today.
Yes. The one who pushed you.
Yes, that was intentional. I received a letter from a friend from back in Waterdeep.
Scree.
No.
Hey, Ramsey. I had so many fun with chaps.
When the fuck did he learn sending?
You never
Sometimes I
escape
hear
me.
him in my head too. I don't know if it's sending or not though.
Always watching, Ramsey.
No, another friend. Another friend who informed me of, well, do you remember the learning of the Mask Lords of Waterdeep? Basically, as much as Silverhand runs the city, it's never done alone. Well, as we suspected, the Silverhand is one of them. As well as an individual named Mort.
Never a good character with the name Mort. No, that's not what I remember.
What was it then? Sorry.
Mert.
Mort.
Who is kind of a well-known figure, actually, in Waterdeep.
Mert the moneylender.
Yes. Shh, go back to sleep.
Speaking of, you guys are getting kind of exhausted at this point.
Nevertheless, my father is the third now. That I know of, so.
Well, a lot of good memories and a good talk, cheerful talk for us to fall asleep to.
Well, if we didn't have bad luck, we'd have none at all. So, let's go get through a dragon barrier and beat the fuck out of somebody who stole something from us.
We very rarely agree on things.
But when we do, it is so much fun.
With that, you turn in for the night.
I just like sleep on their floor.
Oh yeah. Everyone can take a long rest, and as you wake up in the morning, Gormier is cooking a little bit of breakfast, but he's actually more so just brought some things in from kind of the outside markets. Just some nice, baked goods, a few bagels, croissants. A little bit on the fancier side. You can tell he's thrown a little bit of coin. But he brings it all to you. You guys feel comfortable and well rested. And as you go out and do a little bit of shopping, feel free to, purchase any items that you think would be appropriate for this. We can kind of hand wave the negligible stuff. Because the people here do recognize you guys, and there is like a general consensus of we should prop these people up, kind of like being a celebrity. People will give you free stuff
shit for nothing.
in exchange for you saying their name or some shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of
sticker.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys all get whatever supplies you need for the trip here, and then pretty quickly head out of Silvery Moon.
Does everyone still have some potions? I have two
I have-
potions.
We don't need potions, we got a sola. I have a
Exactly.
potion of greater healing.
Okay. We've got a few.
I still have one of greater healing too.
Yep, I also still have.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
But we can purchase offline.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
mm,
So we'll do it like that. Yeah, purchase offline. And as you all walk, it's a 3-day travel to the Cold Woods. What we're gonna do is we're gonna roll 3 survival checks from whoever would like to do those. We'll see. That might have a little bit of an effect here.
Okay. Unless anyone else.
And plus
No.
4.
And plus 1.
It ain't me.
You're probably.
no,
13.
it's definitely you.
13. Yeah. 23. No, 24.
Okay, so that's the first day. Okay.
Sorry, was there something on the first day?
Sorry, yeah. So I'll say for the first day with a 24, you guys get through kind of like the grassy areas north of Silvery Moon. Kind of forested, lots of trees, lots of grass, pretty easy to trek, lots of paths. I'm going to say, for the most part, pretty good, and you recognize a lot of guards stationed out here. They've set up little wooden towers to kind of have like little watch posts. There's a lot of movement in these forests. And because of that, there's maybe like less sounds of nature and like animals and that kind of thing. So it's a little quiet sometimes in ways that are a little uncomfortable. Second day.
Sorry, that's 31.
Real good. Okay, 31. Now you're getting out of Silvery Moon, out of these more protected areas. You're starting to recognize that the landscape is changing. It's more barren, dying plants. You can see carcasses of animals just lying on the road. Some of them picked apart by scavengers, others left in whatever state they were passed away.
Anything that points to what might have?
No.
Okay.
No. And it's so often as you're walking on this day that it's obviously unsettling, but it's hard to track if there's any singular source. On this day, you also start to see small little pools of blood around areas. Usually that's where you're noticing a little bit of carnage.
Hey, did Lash come back? Cool.
Well.
You look around for him, you don't see him. And if you call out to him at this moment, as you're traveling, there isn't a response. Third day.
What was the last one? 31?
Yeah.
32.
Can't do much about that, can you guys? On this day, you're getting further and further away from safety. And you take a little bit of time to kind of direct the group, and like you're taking more time to look around more often, to investigate certain sounds. And there's a few times when you come across woodland creatures that have been grossly corrupted, covered in maggots or rot, moving around like they were still alive, but in this like kind of gross puppetry.
Handiwork of our friend.
Can I get everyone to make a perception check? Sorry.
No.
Just because of that really high survival. Elias, what do you get?
27.
27? Rhaenyra?
21.
Okay. Sola?
13.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, pretty low.
Yeah.
9.
Roll very low.
17.
Elias. You're a little higher up right now, and you can see further in the distance than you could before. You can see across a hilltop, maybe 2, maybe 3 miles away. There seems to be this tall, humanoid figure. Completely devoid of light, like a sponge of darkness, and very tall. Even, from here you can kind of tell like they're visible up on that mountain, and that would be recognizable. Maybe around 14, 15 feet. As you're watching, it's just slowly moving, not towards you. It's walking from the north to the south.
North to the south. Does everyone see that? Over on top of the mountain, that huge, giant, shadowy something?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh,
That is far away. That is huge.
it's pretty big.
It's probably a giant of some sort.
So dark, though. I mean, it's probably been inflicted by what we've seen these other animals.
Oh, that's a frightening thought. That's a very frightening thought.
So we probably want to steer clear of him.
Thankfully, we're far enough away that he shouldn't have noticed us.
Yeah, it's really far away, and it seems to be just moving in a straight line, very slowly. Yeah.
We better find a really safe place to sleep tonight.
I couldn't agree more. Well, how about for now we be a little extra cautious and I'll cast Pass Without a Trace again, just to...
Sure. So what I'll do then, as you're kind of continuing in the travel here, I'll say with the general boost of Pass Without a Trace and your stealth check, not going to be an issue for your travel today. And within, I'll say, 3 or 4 hours from when you noticed this creature, you begin to come up on a large forest. And as you get closer, you can see some sort of reflective wall high up into the sky. Almost transparent, like you can only see it when the sun reflects on it a certain way.
Like bubbles.
Like a bubble.
Was that big giant creature inside of said?
So this would have been no. So it would have gone out of that's not seeable.
Okay.
It would have been kind of like on your way to travel is a mile or two away. You see a guy walking, and then you kept going.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't close by.
Well, I think we might be here.
Looks like a barrier.
And we just go in and go to the middle of it and pick up whatever's in the middle of it kind of deal.
Presumably it will be guarded.
If they have a barrier that... Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
The weeboo.
Perception. Do we?
Yeah. There's nothing there right now,
Nothing
so
there? Okay.
you're good.
Okay.
So, because we don't want them to know where we're entering from unless they can tell as soon as you pass through it, which is a
Oh.
different problem, but at least we can mitigate it this way.
Yeah. Should we just try? Just stick a finger through?
I think Rhaenyra should go
I was
first.
like, maybe I should. No fingers yet.
Okay.
So you walk up to the wall. What are you doing to it?
I'm just gonna hold my hand up to it, half an inch away from it, just if I feel anything.
Yeah. You put your hand up to it, and it's got some energy to it for sure. But that's about all you can kind of tell. You're getting close to there's some heat radiating off of it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna pass my hand through.
Yeah. Your hand begins to pass through, and you can see the wall kind of coming to life and becoming kind of it's moving and adjusting to your hand, but not actually breaking through the barrier. Almost like you're not quite able to go through it. You're able to push through it, and then there's some elasticity there. Elias, you would recognize that this barrier needs a little bit of opening. And to do so, there are a few ways you could go about it. You're getting the idea from the draconic vibe here that you can access this barrier and kind of make it even easier for you guys to go through. Right now it's resisting anyone from entering it, even draconians, but because you have this,
It's not hurting us.
yeah, it's not hurting you, and you get the idea. If you really wanted to, you can maybe just try and run through it, and maybe you could break through it. It's kind of one of those things. You're not quite sure.
I think there's a password needed or a code.
Cincinnati?
No, that didn't work.
No, that's too obvious.
What about a little bit of dragon blood? I have a little vial of dragon blood
Where did you get that?
from the dragon.
Bon-
No, from the dragon, because we had a big
Oh, the black
bloody
one.
dragon.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. So I took a very small amount of dragon blood, right?
Can give it a try. And
I
if you're
don't
fine
know
with
if it's
using it all.
enough to help though.
Yeah. I'd say, so for this, it's going to be, it kind of needs an Arcana check. The dragon blood would give advantage.
Okay.
Whoever tries, I'll give you my guidance.
Hell yeah.
Like spray.
Where do you have an analyzer from?
Sure.
Aerosolize it.
Sure. Yeah.
Arcana.
Arcane the shit out of it.
Arcana at advantage.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Plus a d4.
We're from our Canada.
Ah!
We are from
Fire in the hole.
Hey.
Well, that was shit.
Oh boy.
Like really super shit. I think I should duck that
It is ducked.
because that was only a 9 at advantage.
It is ducked.
Damn.
It is ducked.
Even worse.
Oh my god.
Okay. So 9.
Flash of Genius.
I can use Flash of Genius, so it'd be 9, 10, 11. Flash of Genius, it's only 16.
Better than a kick in the pants.
Yeah.
But that's everything. That's all I got.
9 plus 5 for Arcana.
Oh, I didn't add that.
There you go.
I got confused with Flash of Genius. So, yeah. 16. So it's 21. With the Flash of Genius, it's 21.
That's better.
Thank you for that.
Cool.
This is what happens when you play late at night.
21. Yes. With the Flash of Genius, that's a success. And as you're touching this barrier, around you, probably about 10 feet in a circle from where you're touching it, the barrier turns red. And you realize that, oh, I'm not just pushing and like trying to get the barrier is also trying to grab me and put me inside of it. And you're like, oh, okay, that's not gonna work. And you're realizing you are struggling. You are having to concentrate on this. And as you're concentrating, you're like, and you like, a little bit of a scratch mark appears on the barrier. You can see it. It actually like opens. You can see into the cold woods without this weird bubble there. But you have to keep concentrating on this to be able, and as you keep doing so, it gets wider and wider and wider until it's large enough for a person to walk through.
Can I kind of hold it open while others go?
Yeah.
Yeah? Everybody better hurry. I don't know how long I can do this.
I'm like charge
Let's go.
running
Yeah.
because I thought I was just gonna like
Rhaenyra goes
shoulder
through.
it.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was easy. Like landed on the ground from all the momentum.
It was actually easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, this was so easy.
I just had a really dumb thought. We talked about Gormir coming with us, but we didn't actually leave with him, right? He didn't come with us, did he? Or did he? Is he with us?
I hand waved. We're good. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
He's
Okay,
good.
he's
He's
with
with
us.
us.
He's here. Okay.
Well, he hasn't said anything in like 3
Yeah.
days. I wasn't sure.
It's been occupied.
I
He's
don't
here.
have an
That
NPC
was the
here
plan.
for me to play and have fun. He's there for a reason.
Okay, good.
But also that for me.
Wait, what about Lash? Wait, what about...
Ding,
Our
ding,
NPC.
bouncing
So,
off outside.
everybody's running through?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. One after another. You all run through. Because of the previous checks during the day, as you're running through, you see there are tracks on the other side of this barrier, draconian footsteps. Probably 4 or 5 people individually. You can see different sets of foot, and it's like a patrol.
How recent?
Recent, within the last hour.
Is there anything around us that we can duck behind, find cover right away?
There's lots of trees. Yeah, you don't see anybody though.
Okay.
It's looking fine right now.
But they might come back here and see our footprints. Can you do something about that? What kind of... The terrain's just like muddy, dirty?
Yep.
It's just dirt?
Yep.
Can you do something about that? Like if we go this way so that they don't see that we...
Try to step into that and over all that, and I'll see if I can grab like a tree branch and kind of just scuff.
Sure. Make one survival check. We'll see if this goes in there.
That's a 25.
You feel like you're doing a pretty good job.
Zola taught me to
As
swim.
as you get into the cold woods here, it's not that cold, ironically, because there's a random heat source radiating in front of you from probably about, it's kind of hard to tell, at least a couple 100 feet away. There is like this light heat whenever you turn in the direction of north. And you see in the distance a tower. With black and yellow light flashing from it. Looks to be about a couple 100 feet away. But as you're watching, you hear and see it shift. And then another one of these small little shock waves goes off in the air with black and yellow energy. Hits the barrier behind you, makes this loud boom. And for a half a second, you could swear that you see this person flying through the air, maybe about 5 or 10 feet. It's very translucent and kind of not almost there. They have wings, armored. You can see them swing something that isn't entirely materialized before they are pushed into a tree, and then they go through it and are gone.
Do they seem to be impacted by the shockwave, or is it just kind of illuminating them?
It looks like the shockwave happened, and then these images appeared, and as you're watching, more of them happen. This one with a deviled humanoid with long horns raising a spear, and you can see it stabbing it multiple times into something on the ground before fading completely, like it was never there. And all of you are lost in these visions for a moment, disorientated.
Do you think this is really happening, like on a...
It doesn't feel real.
It's almost like
Or
one
it's like,
echo.
yeah, maybe something that has happened. It's hard to tell.
Or might happen.
But what if it's actually happening? It's just on on top of a plane. Do you know what I mean?
Like
Like it's happening right now, but
Yeah.
just like a
Pull
little
out
bit out of...
the medallion and basically flip it over
Yeah.
on the other side.
Maybe.
Well, somehow we'd all have to have acquired ways to see into other planes.
Or whatever they're doing with the relics here is blurring those lines.
I think we can't take for granted that we're safe here. We better
Yeah.
just get over there as fast as possible.
Before we get too far, I made something for everybody this morning while we were just breaking camp, because we all saw the big barrier thing. Everybody here, take one of these really fancy muffins I made. Here you go. It's a Hero Feast muffin.
Wow.
I cooked them in the bowl.
Do we have to eat them for an hour?
Yes, but we'll say that happened.
Because we've been traveling for a long time, and I would have prepped this in time.
That's fine.
Because the barrier is really big, and we saw it from a long
It's
ways away.
fine.
We nibbled
And
for
I
an
didn't
hour
want to
get it.
interrupt
It's fine.
the voice of God, who was narrating so beautifully.
So let's get to the thing that actually matters for right now.
Okay.
Which is as you're getting up to, sorry to be so rude. I'm so rude. I'm such a bitch. My bad. These images get stronger and stronger as the tower shifts and gets more energy. And you can see as you're getting closer to it that is exactly what's happening. It's getting stronger. Now you can hear sound. Crying, screaming, war. The sound of weapons glancing off of armor, roars, otherworldly sounds you're not entirely sure what to make of. And one catches your eye real fast, Sola. As you see an after image appear in front of you, this woman with long red hair, wings, and you can actually make out her holy symbol. A teardrop falling from a face.
And are the wings like angelic looking?
They are.
Does the figure acknowledge us?
No. You see she's landing on the ground in front of you, and you can see her dropping something. No, actually, putting something down gently. A child. Before you see another angel-like being drop beside her into a kneeling position. My Lady Valkyrie. What are your orders? They're around us everywhere, and the gods are destroying everything. And you see her turn. Protect as many as you can, and then come back. I will do what I can to stall. We cannot let Hermagios fall. She turns and boosts off into the air. And the other angel kneels and just kind of shakes his head. We're doomed. Before he fades.
We all see this, right?
Everybody.
Does that name ring any kind of bell for me?
You recognize the Valkyries.
Did it feel like the Valkyries, like there's the Valkyrie of life, the Valkyrie of
Death.
and redemption? What was the third one? Oh my gosh.
Revelation.
Revelation, thank you.
Or,
Revelation.
yeah, something like
Different
that.
word, yeah. It is Revelation.
And as you think back to the mural that you once saw, that fiery red hair is a key identifier for her. The Valkyrie of Revelation was here.
Holy moly. You guys all saw that, right?
Yes.
I'll give your hand a little squeeze.
I'm glad you're here with me. I don't know, maybe this is a place where they were. Maybe they still are a part of them.
Was this one of the locations that you were given?
It's not the location that I was given, so. But I was only given one of them, and there were two.
It makes it all the more important that we get in there and see what's inside.
And she couldn't tell what the other relic was.
Right. Yeah. True.
Let's go.
Onward.
You race forward. And as a tall, dark, stoned tower comes into view, and you begin to unravel the secrets and histories of the Cold Woods. That's where we're going to pick up for next week. Thanks
It
so
was
much.
getting good.
Yeah, of course. It's my one job.
That's all you do.
Pretty much, every time.
Cliffhanger!
Without fail.
Quick, everybody, there's a cliff. Hang on.
You gotta tell me we're jumping first.
What's the fun in that?
So, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your night, and hi, hey, hello.
Hi.